Thank you both very much, Pradeep and Sanjay, for joining us. I'm going to start, Rahul, by putting to both of them 4 scenarios. And you tell me which is most likely and least likely. You don't have to give me numbers because I know that's against the EC's rules. Suppose I were to tell you BJP crossing with its allies 400, BJP with its allies 370, BJP with its allies 300, BJP with its allies 272, and the BJP itself at 250. 250, 272, 300, 370, 400. Which is the most likely, which is the least likely scenario on the 4th of June? Who wants to start?
No, I think, in my opinion, the scenario is very clear in my mind. It's BJP along with the allies. It is close to 300. I don't see BJP with allies anywhere close to 370 or 400 is a remote possibility.
But BJP with its, as BJP on its own, will BJP on its own be over 272?
But that's not the question which you asked. You gave me these 4 scenarios. I picked up the one.
Okay, so the one you picked up is 300. In that 300, is the BJP over 272 or below 272?
I would say BJP over 272, but not by a very large margin. It's just slightly above 272.
Okay. Pradeep Gupta.
So, Rajdeep, with due respect to you.
So the other angle is the Congress, the 4 scenarios. The Congress gets 100 seats plus. The Congress gets 75 seats plus. The Congress is around 50. The Congress is below 50. Which is the most likely scenario, Sanjay Kumar?
So now Pradeep first.
No, as I mentioned that, it's not fair or rather legitimate on my part to say or agree to any kind of number you are throwing on to me.
Is it more competitive than 2019?
It is any election for that matter, always very competitive, very exciting. And the reason I'll say, and now now you will say, Pradeep, aap gol gol ghuma rahe ho. Rahul will say that.
बोर कर रहे हो गुप्ता जी, म्यूजिक चलाते डांस कराते हैं आपको, हैं ऐसे कुछ बता नहीं रहे हो आप.
मैं बताता हूं आपको कि अभी जो
आपने अभी इयन ब्रेमा को नहीं सुना.
Do you say more competitive? And, let's be serious. Forget numbers for a moment.
Yeah, it is more competitive.
It is much more competitive than 2019.
And forget the 19, it is more competitive.
2019.
And forget the 19, it is more competitive.
Okay.
So, because 19 has some numbers, so I don't want to get anywhere near to closer to any number.
You won't get a call from the Prime Minister's office. Don't worry.
That doesn't matter. If I say he's winning, what's the problem? So I'm not worried about any kind of call. I have to stick to my business and profession.
Okay.
And my profession doesn't allow to serve half-cooked food. You will not like it. And I'll tell you why. In Chhattisgarh, you only told me, Pradeep, you got wrong very badly. I said yes. And everybody got wrong Chhattisgarh very badly. Despite of that, there was a 46 number for BJP I have shown. And 50 number of seats for Congress I have shown. Meaning 46 for BJP, meaning there is also Congress 40 numbers. There was a one scenario, meaning we have shown that BJP may form the government.
You had alternate scenarios.
And you said just the 4 seats here and there, and everybody said, Pradeep, you are wrong.
Yeah, that's a state assembly election. But Sanjay, you want to give me the most likely scenario?
No, I would go back to the second question which you asked, that do I see this election more competitive compared to 2019, both with regard to BJP, both with regard to Congress? I think yes, it is definitely a more competitive election. And since I have expressed my view about what is the likely scenario for NDA as I see now, in all probability Congress is improving its tally compared to what Congress tally was in 2019. Where does it stop? Do I see Congress getting figures in 3 digits? No, I don't see that happening. So, as I said, real numbers very difficult to figure out. But yes, my own sense is that Congress is on upward slide and BJP slightly on the decline.